Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Who was the first president? George Washington. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who makes federal laws? Congress. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. In what month do we vote for president? November. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Who is the governor of your state now? What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the capital of your state? What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes.